Hey guys, I've had a few questions on motivation, so I wanted to dive into a little bit of a different video. I don't want to sort of explain motivation in a way that we've all sort of heard before. This isn't a "yeah, you can do it" kind of video. It's more of a bit more of a deeper video to get you to understand motivation at a deeper level, and it may even allow you to think about it a little bit differently, which is my aim. So look, there's two things that drive humans to act out any action that we do. Now that's either to gain pleasure or to avoid pain. They're the two things that motivate humans to do what we do. Okay, now when it comes to health and fitness, I love this because this allows us to stay motivated or find what works with us and build a recipe around that, and we can replicate it every time we set a goal. Okay, so let me explain. We're going to use a 5 kilo weight loss example. Okay, so we're going to use the pain and pleasure motivators. So look, if we have a 5 kilo weight loss goal, and we find that we're more motivated by pleasure and the feeling of gaining pleasure from this goal. Okay, so for this would mean that we're more motivated by the good feeling associated with losing that 5 kilos. So, you know, fitting into that dress, seeing the scales lower, having people tell us, yeah, you lost the weight, awesome, that's amazing. That's what we're motivated by. Okay, on the flip side, if you're more motivated by the avoidance of pain, what motivates you more is, you know, the avoiding the negative feeling of not achieving that goal. So for example, if you haven't achieved that weight loss goal, you know, you're going to feel shame, or you're going to feel embarrassed, or you're going to feel like you've let yourself down. You know, that motivates you more. So for me personally, when it comes to health and fitness, I'm more motivated by the pain and the avoidance of that pain. So I do not want to have to feel like I've let myself down. So no matter what happens, there is no way I'm not achieving this goal, because if I have to feel those negative feelings, no, I'm not letting myself do that. So I'm going to make sure that I achieve this goal. So that works for me. Now, let's say I don't achieve this goal and I feel that negative feeling. That's not necessarily always a bad thing, because now I feel that and I know, heck no, this is the worst feeling I've ever felt. There is no way I'm letting this happen again. So it almost drives you even more. So I want you to think about this a bit differently. Now, they say naturally speaking, pain is more of a motivator than pleasure. And, you know, each to their own. Everyone has something that motivates them more, which is what I'm trying to, you know, allow you to think about a bit differently now. So I'd encourage you to think about what it is that you're trying to achieve, and, you know, what motivates you, and does that really motivate you? You know, you might think like, yeah, I want to lose this 5 kilos because I want to see the scales drop. So if you hit this goal and you see the scales drop, are you going to be like, yeah, cool, I did it. Like, now what? Like, did it actually motivate you, or do you think that is what motivates you? So it gets pretty deep, but it all comes down to having like this level of self-awareness that really lets you think and understand what does drive you, and build that recipe that you know that works for you, and that when it comes to setting these health and fitness goals, you know that, yeah, cool, I can achieve that because I've got my recipe. You just find it, you say, yep, cool, that's my motivator, this and that, I'm doing that. And you'll always stay motivated. You might not always achieve your goal, but you'll always stay motivated, and you'll always stick to it. And that's what it's all about. No one ever hits every single goal that they set. It's not about that. You're always going to learn from, you know, not achieving goals or the setbacks, but if you go about it in ways that don't resonate with you, then there's no learning in it either, because you're not really motivated. You're just doing what you think motivates you, not what actually motivates you. So yeah, I guess this is a bit of homework. Spend some time really diving into what does motivate you and what does really motivate you, and try it out, you know. So yeah, you go. Let me know if you do want to dive into this stuff a little bit more deeper, or if you want me to do some more videos on this, and when it comes down to motivation, you know, like why do we do things. This is what I am passionate about. I love understanding why we do things and what motivates us the most, and how we can, you know, get the most out of ourselves. So yeah, if you want to find out more, either like let me know so I can start, you know, diving into it a little bit more. We can run some workshops, or we can do some one-on-ones where we sit down together and find out what does drive you and what does motivate you, and work out what your recipe is. But yeah, do some homework, think about it, let me know how you go, and yeah, I will talk to you soon.